Now hold on. This does not look like gym attire. You're right. I'm not going to the gym in a polo. I'm meant to be off today, but I went in because I'm a team player. So went into work for a little bit. I just had some shit I had to take care of. And now we get to go to the gym. It is 12 o'clock right now. I'm about like 30 minutes away from the gym, so we got plenty of time to yap. So, cut update. How's it going? I don't know if anybody else is cutting while watching this. Hopefully I'll be giving you some sort of inspiration here. I hope your cut's going well. So I got my week's average 2 days ago, and that average was shit. I don't even remember. I think it was 213.8. Yeah, 213.8 sounds right. And the prior week's average was like 214.02. So not a lot. Like not even a pound, not even half a pound of difference. You might say to yourself, "Oh, that's pretty fucking discouraging. That means you got to drop your calories, man. That's not enough." I disagree. So the way that I go about this when comparing averages is if you have like a week's worth of average to compare to the last week's average, and there isn't a significant difference, that doesn't mean immediately like drop your calories, because your body's weird and weight fluctuates very differently across the board for everybody. So what I would encourage you to do is, if that happens to you, do one more week of whatever your caloric deficit is at. And then if you're still within that same like half pound range, or, less than half pound range, then that's a sign of, okay, drop the calories a little bit. But I can tell you with great confidence that I won't need to do that, because we hit a new low weight this morning. 211.6. 211 pounds. That's crazy. That is fucking awesome. So hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll be in the single digits, my friends. Single fucking digits. That's awesome. That is so fucking cool. I'm actually like super proud of myself. That's very happy. Like, I've noticed that when you get all your shit together, like, and I'm talking about this in a bodybuilder's perspective, you've got your diet is fully locked in. You are staying very well hydrated. You're getting enough rest. You're consistently hitting the gym with really good intensity. I mean, shit just feels good. Life feels really fucking good. And like so way back when, in the dark ages, before I was consistently lifting and had passion for life, I was one of the guys that like went to school, did my stuff, whatever, went straight home, played video games for hours every single day. And this isn't me bashing on video games. I fucking love them. Buddy, I've got 4,000 something hours in Destiny 2. Just saying. So I'm not one to shy away from a video game. But when you live your life in a way that like you're not fucking doing anything to like progress yourself outside of school, it just sucks. I was like depressed. I just didn't feel like excited for the future. It just kind of fucking sucked, So now I have a very clear goal that I'm aligned to. Everything is going super well. Like, life just feels good. And then the biggest cherry on top is, man, things are just a lot fucking cooler when you're muscular. I'm still soft. Don't get me wrong. I've still got a little bit of a tummy. I've still got a little bit of fat on my titties. But I don't look like obese when I'm wearing like a polo and tucked into dress pants, I look pretty fucking huge. I'm not vascular yet, but shit, I look like I lift, and it just feels really fucking cool. I love it. I love it. There's nothing to not love about this entire like situation. Um, but man, so let's see. The plan for today, we got arms. And I mean, any lifter fucking loves arm day, right? Who doesn't love arm day? So, in terms of the gym trifecta or triarchy of preparation, I'm pretty well hydrated. I've been drinking a bunch of water all day. I had a pretty good breakfast this morning, and that was like a few hours ago. So I've got more than enough carbs in my system for this lift. I am very well rested. So everything's fucking good, man. Everything's really good. Um, I've got my gym bag in the back with all my gym clothes and stuff. So, I haven't consumed my pre-workout yet. Plan is to drink it when I get to the gym so that I have time to, change, use the bathroom and everything. And then by the time I'm, starting to warm up, that's when the pre-workout will start hitting. So, we've got that all timing, or we've got the timing down. Now, as for the plan for arms today, I'm a big fan of doing like 2 sets of triceps, 2 sets of biceps, rinse and repeat until fully pumped. So we'll probably do more of that. Um, man, as for what I want to do, I'm not super duper sure yet. Uh, I don't know if I want to start off with, a more moderate weight for triceps and, focus on squeeze for the first few sets, or if I want to warm up and then go with like heavy tricep push downs or something. I'm still not sure. I'll get some inspiration. Don't worry. I'll watch a Rich Piana 8-hour arm day video or something. In terms of biceps, I've been loving what I've been doing for biceps, which is I'm focusing more on like the squeeze and the contraction, a lot like how I do for my leg days, where I'm trying to focus on staying in that like Bernie zone, as I like to call it. Uh, so I'm dropping the weight a good bit and I'm focusing on getting a really good squeeze. So, typically my working sets for like dumbbell curls would be the 50-pound dumbbells for like 2 or 3 sets of like 8 to 10. And don't get me wrong, they're not like scrappy sets by any means. It's not like I'm swinging them up. But like you're going to unconsciously try to stabilize. Your shoulders are going to come into play a little bit. Your triceps are going to try to stabilize your arm. So you're not letting your biceps do all of the work when you're going so heavy. So dropping the weight a good bit and allowing my biceps to be the ones to do all the work, that's been making a huge difference just in terms of like the pump at the end. So that's going to be the plan for today. And then, I didn't get to do cardio this morning. So I think after I'm done with arms, I'm going to do cardio in the gym. I'm just going to hop on the treadmill or something and, have a nice brisk walk. So we'll see. We shall certainly see, but not too much left to say. I will talk to you guys when I make it to the gym. Oh, okay. Never tried this guy before, so let's see what that's the best thing.
I feel like an idiot. Okay. Oh, makes it very hard to breathe. Whew. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay. Shag next this weekend? You don't plan on being there? Might is, because in the legends are going to cut hands and stuff. We might go and step. Get them to go up and do the shag a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. All right, brother. Well, I'll talk to you later. And, all right, see you. Bye. Okay. Okay. Breathe. 4 up. 5 up. There you go. 6 up. There you go. 7 up. Come on. Come on. 8 up.
There
3
you go.
more.
Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Actually, 1 more.
You got 1 more? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. There we go.
Yeah, that one was all you. I appreciate you, man.
You got it. I know I had some kind of over there, man. Everything pumped, big nail. Huh? Yeah, no, you don't go there.
Oh. Okay.
Easy on.
Oh.
Look at this.
All right. So, someone's asleep in the posing room. So, we'll just have to do a quick locker room pose down before anybody comes in. Oh, man. I think biceps were kind of the MVP today. But, let's see. Can I touch my shoulders? No fucking way. Not in this reality. Let's see. Is the lighting better up close, or I think right here is the ideal. All right. Oh man, my triceps are so fucking fatigued. I can barely flex them. That's like the best that I can do. Someday that pose will look cool. But holy shit. Biceps are on fire. Those preacher curls. I ended up feeling fucking great. The one where I had the board on my chest, that kind of sucked, but the regular preacher curls felt fucking amazing. Let's see, what other arm poses are there? There's like the, this is the classic that we hit every single time. Probably will be the thumbnail. Who fucking knows? And then, shit, there's just not a lot to do for for arms in terms of posing. You can do that. That looks kind of freaky, right? Can we see any forearm veins yet in this lighting? Or are we just not there yet? I don't think so. Not quite yet. Anything here? Any freakiness? Nah. That's okay. So, I actually have a lot of time. So I think I'm going to run and do forearms. Yeah. We'll run and do forearms. And then have a quick cardio session. And then I got to shower up and change and run every errand that I have to do. Got to play catch up, you know. But I don't know if I'll record any of the forearm sets. But see, that's freaky right there. That's kind of cool. You can kind of see this guy, right? See, that's the shitty thing is you got to find the right lighting for it. How's that for a thumbnail? Whatever. So I'll catch you guys in a bit.
That was a freaky fucking arm day. Everything felt good. Everything looked really good. The vascularity is certainly coming in. That's one of the most exciting parts about this whole cutting process is, just getting to see what your physique is like. It's almost like when you're at a big ceremony and they're unveiling a statue that somebody has carved out. That is fucking cool. You know, all that fat is covering me, and over time I'm slowly chipping away to show off what I've really got. And, I mean, I'm noticing. I mean, at this point, if nobody else is seeing it, that's just fucking, that's crazy to me. Pretty fucking cool. We're almost 50 pounds down, and that's not nothing, you know? I still got, for certain, another 20 pounds, right? The goal is to probably get into the 190s. I think by the time I get to 190, we will be at a very good point in terms of body fat percentage. And, I mean, you never really know until you get there. I've realized that it's very difficult to be able to gauge how much weight you need to lose, especially if you're on the softer side like me. I mean, it's fucking hard. You really can't tell how much you need to lose until you're kind of in the thick of it. When I first started, I started at 260. And I was telling myself that, man, by the time I get to 220, that'll be good. 220 will be the point that I look freaky, not much fat left on me. Boy, am I fucking wrong. I had no idea. So we're at the 50 pound mark now, pretty much. And, my best guesstimate for how much more I gotta lose is gonna be 20 pounds. So, I mean, shit, maybe we'll get down to 190 and we'll look at ourselves and say, damn, got another 15 pounds left. That would kind of suck. I would hate to get below, I hate that I have to get below 200, you know? I've always considered myself to be a 200 pound plus lifter, but I'm seeing that that is simply not the case. And that's not a bad thing. Not at all. That just makes my lifts look even more impressive, right? It's far more impressive that I'm able to, do everything at such a low weight. So there's always a benefit here. And I mean, the most exciting part is we get to see how freaky we can look. I will say the most, I don't want to call it frustrating. Let's say, inconvenient. The most inconvenient thing about this whole, cutting process and being so drastically, different in terms of size is all my fucking clothes don't fit me anymore. All of my clothes look very baggy, and that's not great, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of those polos and, khakis and whatever that I wear for work are kind of on the pricier side, albeit a lot of them were gifts. Shit's expensive. For a nice set of polos like that, that shit is expensive. So it kind of sucks that I'm going to have to go on a shopping spree here soon, buy a bunch of new work clothes, but I've realized that Goodwill is the place to be. I probably shouldn't let this secret out, but if you're in the need for some nice polos, whatever brand, Under Armour, Rainbow Fish, insert any golf brand here, any of those polos you want, you'll find them at Goodwill for like $6, man. Hopefully nobody from, where I live sees this and then they end up raiding my local Goodwill. That would kind of fucking suck, but, man, not much left to say. We got legs tomorrow. That'll be exciting. I'm already thinking about ways of hitting legs. I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and we never really spoke too much before. It's one of those buddies where like you know each other and you acknowledge each other, but you never really spoken before. Today I spoke to the guy. He was doing some posing in the mirror, and he was hitting legs, and so we were just kind of talking about legs. And I was like, so do you have like a quad focus day and a hamstring focus day, or what do you do for your split? He's like, well, I mostly just focus on quads. I don't really do hamstrings, only every now and again. It's not any of my business. So, I didn't sit there and lecture him about the necessity of doing hamstrings to benefit your quads, but I think it should go without saying. You gotta do hamstrings too. I mean, the body works in a not a symbiotic way. That's more of a, what the fuck is this? I think there's an accident up ahead. The body works in a way where each muscle is, what's the word? Antagonistic of each other? I think. The idea is they work with one another. So quads work on the flexing, like extension movement, whereas hamstrings work on the, what's the word? I'm fucking blanking right now. You squeeze your hamstring back. And when you're doing something such as leg extensions or squats especially, both muscles have a really big play in it. Not so much on leg extension, I suppose. But if you have a very weak backside of your legs, how do you expect your front to grow if, it doesn't have much of a support, and vice versa? You can't expect one to grow without the other. So, that's my little spiel. If you're doing legs, try to hit both. I know a lot of times I'll end up just doing quads, and that's not because I I don't preach what I say, or I don't do what I preach. But the idea is my hamstrings are super well developed, especially compared to my quads. On a day where I'm pressed for time and I can't do both muscle groups, I'm going to do quads because they're the ones that need the most work. I can stand to lose a fraction of hamstring size because, well, I've got plenty to fucking spare. So that's the thought process you should kind of be carrying. But enough yapping. My mouth is dry. I'm brain dead. I really don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. So I'm going to get home, eat something, chillax, and get ready for quads, or get ready for legs, hamstrings, and quads tomorrow.